Hi guys, today we're going to be doing an actual spread to look at your person's intentions, the blockage, and the action they plan to take. And I'm going to set this over here until I get ready to use that. But my dog's in here with me, so you might hear him. He's been kind of running around, so I think he finally laid down, so he might go to sleep. So sorry if you hear him. But I have 3 piles for you guys here today. The first pile, we have the Zebra Calcite and this card. And then the second pile, we have the Angelite and this card. And then the third pile, we have the Emerald, and then we have this card. So you can use the crystals, use the cards, both, whatever you want to do. So focus, concentrate, see what pile is drawing you, and I'll see you there. Hi, pile 1. If you picked the Zebra Calcite or this card, this reading is for you. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this over here and maybe put that over there. I don't know. Probably put it. I'll just stick it right there for right now. I love this. This is one of my new ones that I got. And I love like the rough crystals, like the raw, I don't know what you call them, but I think rough is what, anyway, a lot of mine are like that because that's how I like them. I like them like this, the best, rather than tumbled or polished or whatever. I just like the actual crystal. But anyway, let's get into what we're actually here for. So you got trust on this card. So this situation that you're in right now with this person, it is calling you to have a little bit of trust. Now, whether that's trust in them, trust in yourself, the way you feel, or they're trying to have trust in the way that they feel, we'll have to see. But there is a level of trust that has to be here. So I'm going to put that over here so we can keep that in mind. But we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy. Okay, and you guys got the Devil card, and this is Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn, or something happened during Capricorn season. It's kind of hard to tell exactly, you know, with general readings, but definitely Capricorn energy in this. What I'm getting for some of you guys, just between this card and this card, is that there's an element, this might not be for everybody, but there's an element that you don't know if you trust that this is actual feelings or just a physical attraction. So there's that here. I'll have to get into more to get everybody else, but that is standing out to me. We're going to go ahead and get into this. And actually, can you see this over here? I have the hardest time trying to figure out where to put stuff. I might just go ahead and put this right here, because I never quite know where things are going to go until I start doing it. Alright, now we're going to take a look at their intentions. We're going to see, is this just physical or is there real feelings here? Well, their intentions is to have a good time with you. They really do. The last time you saw this person might have left an impression on them. It could have been at a party. They really find you to be fun, especially with this party card and that Devil card. This person has a good time when they're with you, and I think that their intention is to have a good time again, have just, I don't know, I'm just getting like this huge feeling of fun. But I think that's what part of the fear is. It's like, is it just a fun time? Like, is this just a fun thing? Or is there something real here? Today I'm going to be using the Dragon Tarot too, by the way. This is the actual new deck I've got. And I really, really like it. It was funny because when I went to buy it, they had it back behind the counter, and I was there actually buying not this crystal, but the, well, I guess not any of the ones I'm using today. I was getting other crystals. I think I got like maybe a ruby kyanite from there or something. And I was like, oh, let me see that dragon one. Like, I was talking to them about, because they had the pagan cat and the black cat tarot there. And I was like, oh, I have that one, I have that one, I have that one. And I was like, let me see that, that dragon one. And this, like, older lady that was working there, she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, I think this one's kind of, I don't know how she worded it. It was like, she didn't say childish, but it sounded like she was saying it was childish. And she was like, or you like dragons? I was like, well, I said, I said, well, I really do like dragons. I said, but I am kind of kid-like too, so. And then I wish I remembered exactly what was said, because it was funny to me. Sorry, it's just that came up because I'm like, this, it is, because I like all of these things that are, because when you look at like a lot of tarot readers and stuff, they use traditional, and I love the traditional decks, but I like to spice it up sometimes. Like, I get like the little fun cartoony cards too. I was just using this one earlier today. I love this. It's like, give me some color here. But anyway, sorry. So, let's see. Let's get back to what we're doing. You can tell I haven't filmed in a while. I'm ready to talk. Yeah, somebody is definitely, whether this is you or them, now this could be either way. They're questioning the strength of this connection. They're not trusting. It's like, one minute they start to feel those feelings of like, oh yeah, this can be more. And then the next minute they're like, it's giving cold feet to me. Now, like I said, this could be you or them. So take that however it is. You'll know how you're feeling. Well, they're not ready to walk away from it. And the good thing is they are ready to bring this into balance. They do want to find an equal exchange here. I don't feel like, because this is feeling hot and cold, and I don't think that they want to stay in this energy. Now, that is great coming in under intentions. It is telling me here that there is some doubt on what this connection is or what it potentially can be, but they don't want to abandon it, and they do want to find the balance here, to figure out what this is. Yeah, they're ready to work on it. They want to work on it, but it's like a lot of, they stay in the back of their head, like, this can go this way, that way. There's so many potential ways that this could go, that's what's got them worried, or you. Now, I just thought I'd say that again. Fear of the unknown. That's what this is. It's fear of the unknown because somebody isn't trusting intuition, is what I'm getting. This one want to come out. You know, that's funny because this card actually came out when I was, because I always shuffle before I do the readings too. And I was like pre-shuffling, and this card actually came out, and it's so funny to me that it come out again. This person, I'm just going to tell you right now, they find you extremely attractive. They like you a lot. And I think that's part of their problem is they haven't felt like this before. Or it's been a long time. And they're like, what's going on? Like, why am I feeling like this? They're questioning themselves because they're thinking that maybe you're too good to be true. Or this connection is. It's like, I don't feel this way this fast. I don't feel like this. You kind of got this person scared up in their head a little bit. But you're standing, you're looking good. You're looking real good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I'm going to reshuffle those in. But let's see what the blockage is. I feel like we kind of already know what the blockage is. But we're going to get more. The blockage is there's no communication about this. There's no communication about how you feel, about how they feel. There might be things that are being said that's not exactly right. There might be some misunderstandings going on too. This could be, especially with this party card right here, this could be misunderstandings from other people. Maybe people have said things to you that this person has said, but it was taken out of context, or vice versa. Sometimes that's what that is. But it seems like there's some chitter chatter going on. And if there's not chitter chatter going on, there's nothing at all. Like about feelings and stuff. There's not enough talk about what's really going on with the feelings, and there's too much talk about other things that really don't even matter. Yeah. Somebody feels like you don't notice them. The blockage is that either you feel like this person, now I'm going to say it, that they don't, but this could be you, remember. They feel like you don't notice them. Like you don't see the work that they put in. They're feeling a little bit insecure about if you like them the way that they like you, especially you coming up as the Empress over here. They might feel like you're not on their level. But it's like I always say, people are always like, oh, this person, I feel like I'm not in this person's league and all that stuff. I don't understand that at all. I am like, that just sounds ridiculous to me. It's like, who's making up all these rules about leagues and all this bull? Like, it's so stupid to me. Like, this is just something people just come made up. If you like somebody, period. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, they don't feel like they have enough to offer you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. They might kind of think like their offer would get rejected too. But man, do they like you though. The blockage is they don't know if you'll accept their love offer. Because they don't know if you see their potential, what they can give, or they might not see you putting in any work. And that may or may not be, yeah, they don't think you're going to accept what they have to give. I feel like the timing is weird. Like this person either thinks that it's happening way too fast or way too slow. This person thinks you're going to reject them. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm going to get one more. Oh, will two come out? They're waiting for a sign from you so they can make a move. There it is. I think this is kind of spilling over into this. That's what their action is going to be. I think they're waiting for a sign. I don't think that this person thinks that you'll be into them. I don't think that they think that you are. They don't see them as your type. That's what it's coming across as. Like, we have a lot of fun, but I know that they won't go for me. That's kind of how it is right here. But anyway, we're reading for action, and at the bottom of the deck, when I split it, I just saw this. That's movement forward. I'm going to draw another card too, but that just stood out to me when I split the deck. Yep, love offer. They want to move forward with an offer. Oh, they're coming in flirty. They're coming in fun and flirty, but there's stability underneath this. They're trying to present like they're not feeling it as much as what they are. This is a little gamey to me, but I think it's out of insecurity. It's not out of malicious intent. It's out of a little bit of insecurity. They're coming in as fun, flirty, like lighthearted energy, but underneath that there is some stable. They want something stable. They're not going to project how they actually feel. They're going to keep it a little bit on the surface, a little bit like, let's see where this, because that's kind of what I'm getting. Let's see where this goes, but they already know where they want it to go. There's minds about to be made up. If they are stuck in this, I don't know what to do, I feel like that's coming to an end soon. Yep. They're making a decision. They might have to, this could be like death to their singleness, death to the way that they think. To start something new. And I mean, if y'all are friends, this a lot of times can talk about moving from friendship into something more. Those are one of the cards for me specifically that mean that. Might be different for other people, but for me, it seems like that's what that card comes up for a lot. Taking something to the next level. Yep. They really do see potential with this. I think that you kind of got this person like a fire lit under this person. You spark something, because I'm just looking at this and I'm just seeing all that fire. And they're coming in with fire. Telling you. It's what happens in Leo season. I mean, that's what we're in right now. Everybody's coming in with that Leo energy. Leo season's so much fun. But they still, I'm just going to let you know, just right off the bat, they're still going to be holding some of those feelings to their chest. They aren't going to throw all the cards out onto the table. They're not going to show their hand all at once. Some of this is going to be kept until they feel more comfortable, I think. Because they don't want to come on too strong. Yeah, because they're coming in with page energy. But then, you know, what's underneath that page energy? There's Queen. Yeah. So it feels to me like this person is wanting to make movement forward, but they're not going to come in like bam. It's going to be like a little bit lighthearted. They're not going to be like, oh my gosh. I'm going to move this. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. See what, some advice or something. Try to let your guard down as much as you can. Be ready to make a decision. And you got fired too, so you could be feeling that energy. Maybe you're the one in the devil energy. Have some fun. Have some fun. I think that's what this person's really attracted to about you. I'm just telling you, you know, continue to have some of that fun. And here we go, devil. Yeah, I think you're that devil energy. And then, like I always say, when I get the repeating card or the one that I started with, that's usually when things are like, okay, it's done. So yeah, have some fun, just not too much fun. Don't go to jail, but let your hair down a little bit. All right, now let's get into your dice and your charms and all that stuff. Here, I might move some things. I'll move you over here. All right. So, let's start off with your dice. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with. Aries. I'm telling you, there's heavy fire in this. Aries again. Scorpio. We got Scorpio with that death card. Scorpio again. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Aries. Gemini. And we got that with a Lover's card. Virgo. I don't think we got a Virgo card. I can't remember. Let's see if we can get at least one more. Okay, we're ending on that. Alright. I have to make myself stop because I will go forever. Alright, let's see your numbers. These can be synchronicities, life paths, dates, even like places, just whatever it means to you. Okay, we have 5 and 5. 4. 5 again, so we're definitely going to look that up. 5 can be very significant. 3. And 7. And we have 3, 4, 5, so that's a synchronicity. But we're going to get these cards and we're going to see what 555 means. I had to make flashcards because I suck at numerology. Okay, and it's change. Big changes are coming. Prepare for something new. And that's what I was getting off of that death card. You know, the death card for me, a lot of times it's a huge change, like something that actually matters. And I've been wanting to use this dice, and I could not figure out what exactly I was feeling with it. Okay, but I came up with something that I want you guys to do if you want to do it. And I'm going to roll and get a planet, and you guys can look up your planet placement for, or your sign in that planet, I mean. Like, I don't know how you say that. Anyway, because that might be significant to this reading of what's going on. Okay, so I hate saying Mercury. Look up your Mercury. It's so funny to me that the planet of communication is the one I cannot say. Mercury planet. Look up that and see what that see what sign it is and how that could be affecting you, because that could be something that affects the situation, because that is about communication, intellectual matters, conversation, new ideas, creativity, and logic. And it seems to me like there was some communication stuff going on in here, or lack of communication. So you might be able to tap into that placement you have in your astrology to help you with this situation. So I'm not meaning to give everybody homework, but it's just something I was sitting there thinking, and that's what I was like, oh, that's it. So, because I want to use all my dice. And I know there's like a specific way you're supposed to use those dice together, but I don't know. I don't like it that much. I don't like doing it that way. But, okay, now we're going to get your charms. Okay, we have Imagine. Somebody's sitting around in fantasy land. It's just stayed in fantasy. There hasn't been nothing. And like I told you before, this person thinks you're extremely attractive. There is a lot of physical attraction. And I think you think this person's physically attracted to you, coming up in that devil energy so much. Alright, so now we're going to get your letters. Okay, we have A, M, E, N, R, Z. I'm going to grab two more. G, and B. So see if you can make anything out, or if you recognize initials. So, Pile 1, that was your reading. I hope it helped you and gave you some clarity. If it did, please like and consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Hi, Group 2. If you picked the Angelite or this card, the reading is for you. So, I'm going to put this over here. Let's put that right there. And you got attraction. So someone is feeling a lot of attraction towards you. You could be feeling a lot of attraction towards them. It's just telling me, you know, there's attraction here. So I'm going to stick this over here. And we're going to get the overall energy. So you guys got the World. Now you could be dealing with a fixed sign. That's Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. There could be distance from this person, or you guys are just feeling kind of distant from each other. Like maybe you guys haven't talked in a little while. That's what I'm getting off of this. Because I just looked down at this and looked at this attraction card, and it reminded me of that old saying, like, distance makes the heart grow fonder, or whatever. That's kind of what popped into my mind. There is an element of being attracted, not only like, you know, a physical attraction, but being attracted to each other like magnetically too. All right, let's go ahead and get into this more. All right, let's take a look at what this person's intentions are. Yeah, I feel like there is like a magnetic draw here. As soon as I said that, here comes the compass. Their intentions is to go towards you. If you guys have been out of contact for a little while, they really want to see you. It's like they're almost being led, like pulled into your direction. Like all signs point back to you. This separation you guys have had from each other has caused this person a lot of stress. They have been wondering if maybe that you don't like them, or you don't want to see them. I mean, there could be lots of factors that cause people to not be able to see each other. I mean, we got work, we got stuff going on. You know, there's could be distance even. You know, this person might not live next door to you. You know what I mean? Like, there's an element of stress here, though. Like, it's feeling to me, well, if I don't see them, are they just not going to like me anymore? Like, are they going to figure out that they're happier without me? Like, I'm getting that stressed out when you lay down and then your mind goes crazy and starts, like, coming up with all these scenarios. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how this feels. And they want to get out of that. Yeah, they're like regretting maybe not reaching out. There's really some regret here of not talking, of not making some kind of forward movement before. Procrastination. Like, oh, why didn't I do this? Oh, why didn't I do that? Like, maybe they don't want to talk to me anymore. And their intention is to resolve this. Yeah. They don't want to come off as impulsive and immature. I'm just going to say it, immature. They don't want to come off that way. And they're scared that the last time they saw you, that's what happened. Because what they're really actually wanting is a state, like this, if I'm pulling for intentions, this right here is the intention. The Four of Wands. They want a fun, but committed and stable connection with you. Because they see all the potential. They feel like they've done the waiting. And that spark is already lit. Because to me, a lot of times, the Four of Wands is the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, all rolled up together. And that's what I'm feeling off of this right now. Oh, if you're wondering what this deck is, it's the Dragon Tarot, by the way. It's a new one I got. I sometimes forget to say the tarot decks I use. I know some people want to know about it. Sometimes I forget. So if I remember, I like to say. Let's see what the blockage is. It seems like, to me, the blockage, a lot of it is distance or lack of communication or movement forward. Just right off the bat, that's what I'm getting. But we can get in some more information into why. Nothing started. This could have been a connection that felt like it was going pretty fast, like it was steady pacing, and then all of a sudden it was a halt. That new beginning did not start, didn't get off of the ground. It maybe picked up a little bit of momentum, but then came to a halt. Yeah. And it's just like I was saying in group 1, like with the Death card, it's like things didn't, well, theirs was different, but with the Death card, it's transitioning into something else. For me, at least. That's how I read this card. Like it's going from one stage to another. It's cutting all the baggage that kept you from moving on to the next step. Cutting all that away. And finally doing it. But that didn't happen. It got stopped in its tracks. There was some expression of emotion, but I don't feel like it was enough. That's what I'm really getting. It's like it was a little bit, but it wasn't enough to make a decision, to cause anything to happen, to push it forward. It's like, yeah, I know that you like me, but to what degree? Like, are we going to make this happen or not? You guys just got all the cards coming out. Yeah, it's like the Ace of Wands, like that spark. There was a bunch of energy all at once. And then things slowed down. And everything went way slow. People started drawing back, pulling back their energy, pulling back their effort. But it seems to me like it's about to pick back up again. Because before there might have not been enough to make this work. But now it feels like there is. Somebody was having some doubts, like how they were going to make things work on like a practical level. That's what that was. It's like trying to find how you can balance things out practically. Here, I want to keep that there. Okay, let's see the action. Because with that Magician card at the end there, that tells me that there is some kind of action that's going to be taken. It might be a lot of internal stuff, though. There has to be some kind of internal action that needs to be taken before there can be actual physical action, you know. Somebody has to come to some kind of realization, maybe. Yeah, the action is somebody's actually going to figure themselves out. Figure out what this really means. Quit denying and... Because you can... Now that's kind of... I get that. Especially people that don't know very much about, like, you know, spiritual connections and soul contracts and all that. People that don't know that much about that stuff, sometimes you gotta cut them a little tiny bit of slack because they get freaked out. I mean, even those of us that know what this is, we can still get freaked out. You know what I mean? Like, that attraction, that pull, could be freaking them out. And then now they're finally figuring out what that is. Because it seems like it was going and going and everything was getting pretty intense. And then they stopped, and it could have been because they got scared. Yeah, there's something about sneaking away and feeling like... What is that Seven of Swords about? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. This, I don't know if this is going to apply to very many people, but if somebody is talking to somebody else, I think that they're going to want to talk to you, have like a secret, like, conversation or something. This sounds bad, but I think this person wants to find out. I think their action they are going to take is they might reach out to find out if you're single. See if you're talking to somebody else. Yeah, this is... What is this? Hold on, we're getting something else. Because I don't know what in the world. It's like somebody's got somebody else. Wondering if somebody else is in the mix. But I didn't get third-party energy in any of this. I mean, until now. This kind of got messy all of a sudden. When it comes to actions, I think that there might be somebody else that's interested in this person too. Or they think that you're interested in somebody else. Hold on. I'm finding out more about that. Oh, why this just took a weird turn. That can happen, especially in general messages. It can be going completely smooth one way and then take a hard left turn. Oh my gosh. There's... Did this person get kind of freaked out and then start talking to somebody else or start giving energy into somebody else? Because that's what this feels like. I think that's what this is. And now they're coming to the realization that they were wrong about that. Nine of Swords again. They're stressed out because they made the wrong decision. This person, specifically you, group 2, now this might not be for everybody, but I feel like this person might have chose somebody over you, and now they're regretting it. And now they're coming to this realization that, you know, the grass ain't greener on the other side, that safe and comfortable is not always the best option. And that's always what I try to tell people. Because a lot of times people seem to think that, you know, where you're comfortable is what's good for you. But a lot of times that is not the case. I mean, it's different for different people, I guess. But in my experience, it's not, you know. Like if something's easy, it's usually, you're usually kind of stuck. Yeah, I feel like they offered their cup to the wrong person. Well, they've been trying to get information about you. They could have started talking to somebody else, but then now they're wondering if you're talking to somebody else. Like they could have started talking to somebody else and then up and got jealous because they thought you were talking to somebody else. They do want to figure it out, though. I feel like there is going to be communication about this. Now, the details of the situation is going to be different for everybody. I can just get overall feelings and stuff. You'll know what is your situation. But regardless of what's going on, this person is wanting to communicate about it. I think they are keeping an eye on you. And they're keeping an eye on you to be able to communicate. Maybe figuring out, and I know this sounds maybe creepy, but it's not coming through creepy. Maybe figuring out like where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing, so they can like maybe meet up with you and talk this out. I'm not getting creepy vibes though, so don't worry about that. But alright, well, we're definitely going to get some advice for you guys. Where to put that? Okay. What can prepare you, what you need to do. Stuff that can help you. Don't reveal everything all at once. If this person has made you upset, I feel like you should be able to express that. But you should not spill your guts out to this person right off the bat. I don't feel like you need to do that. Don't go off on them either. I know that might be hard to do. Especially if your situation, the situation I was reading over, like, you know, when it got crazy. But if not, I don't feel like that's the case. But I feel like it needs to be direct communication. Direct, honest communication. Saying, like, don't sugarcoat it. But don't scream at them either. You know what I mean? Use your intuition to tell you how to respond to this person. Because I do feel like this is going to be a pop-up situation. I feel like this person's going to pop up. And there went everybody. Before you come to a decision, before you make up your mind, think about it. Sleep on it. You got well, besides the moon, the major is the moon. All the minors, you've got swords. Direct. Practical. logical. Okay. Now we're going to get into your dice and your charms and your letters. Alright. Let me see. Oh, crap. Alright, we're going to be seeing what signs you could be dealing with. We got Scorpio, and we got that with the Death card. We have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio again, Pisces, and we got Pisces with that Moon card. And Taurus again. Heavy Taurus, heavy Scorpio. And Gemini stood out to me too. I think, I don't know if I got that twice or not. But. Alright, let's get your numbers. These can be synchronicities, life paths, dates, places. It's whatever it is to you. Numbers you could be seeing. 3 and 1. 2. 1, 2, 3. There's synchronicity right there. 12, 20, oops, I'm not flipped to 16. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong dice. And 12 again. So we're going to look at 3, 3, 3 because that breaks down to 3. But 12, 12 could be significant to you too. So keep an eye out for that. December, maybe. I just got December in my head. So, let's see. 3, 3, 3. Here we go. Okay, support. Your spirit guides are sending you love, comfort, and guidance. So, yeah, you're getting messages. They're going to help you navigate this situation. Don't feel like you're alone or... don't have, you know, they've got your back. So, I wanted to use my planet dice. There's like a actual way you're supposed to use these dice together, but I don't know. I didn't like it that well. I've been wondering what I'm going to do with it. Well, I got the idea that I'm going to go ahead and roll it. And whatever sign you have in that planet might be able to help you with this situation, like to kind of tap into that energy and give a little bit more information on what is going on. So the planet you guys got is Jupiter. So look up your Jupiter placement. And Jupiter is about like luck, good fortune, what like pushes you forward, monetary stuff, prosperous things, like just prosperity across the board. So maybe look that up, because that specific placement in your chart might be able to help you navigate this situation. I'm trying to make these a little bit more personalized. So that's the idea I came up with, to do that, to kind of help people tap into their own chart and what their spiritual gifts are. You know what I mean? But we're going to look at your, we're going to look at your charms. All right. Well, here's Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius does not want to come out of that haunted house. So you could be the Sagittarius, because you did come up as the Star card. Or they could be, you could have that heavy in your chart too. But what I'm getting from that is you're kind of feeling haunted by this person, or they're feeling that about you. Like everything they do reminds you of them, or everything you do reminds, yeah, either way. This person thinks you're really sweet though, but you can be cold. Sweet and sweet one minute, cold the next, maybe. I'm getting more sweet than cold though. This is talking about opposites attracting. Like you could be opposite to this person. You could actually, I don't know why this popped into my head, but you could be opposite signs. They really do. They think you're beautiful, unique, special. And they could have been indulgent. They could have been in really indulgent energy. And what they had to come to realize is how to discipline themselves. This could have been a person that's used to getting what they want all the time. And then when things don't go their way, they kind of freak out. And they had to realize, like, that could have been what this action, you know, with the cross card and then the star card, that could have been what that is too. Is this is somebody that's had to learn through like spiritual understanding what they need to fix. Like they came to a realization about themselves. Alright, but let's get your letters. These can be initials. You just spell things out. Whatever it is for you. Okay, we have A, C, X, I, K, and K. And then A and O. So see if you can make anything out, if you recognize anything. So pile 2, that was your reading. I hope it helped you and gave you some clarity. If it did, please like and consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for being here and let me read your cards. To see you next time. Bye. Hi group 3. If you pick the emerald or this card, this reading is for you. And I'm going to stick that over there. This over here. And this is the one. So this person that's on your mind, they feel like you're the one or you feel like they're the one. Somebody's pretty set on that. That's coming through loud and clear. But let's go ahead and get the overall energy on that. Come on now. Well, hello. You stand out to this person, let me tell you. They don't think nobody's like you. Like there could be a room full of people and you're the one standing out to them. They think you bring everything to the table. So let's put that over there. This is Libra and Taurus. So you could be a Libra or a Taurus, or they could be Libra or Taurus, but either way, that's just the energy you're in. Like you're in that Venus energy. Alright, let's put that and rearrange. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I'm just telling you, from the energy I'm getting off of this, infatuation is an understatement. Like enamored. Their intention is, I think, to lock it down. I mean, just straight up. And it's so funny that you're coming up in this beautiful energy because you picked the emerald and that's beautiful energy. Their intention is to have a commitment with you. At least to offer you one. Like, they're not coming in fickle or phony. They know what they want. Even if they haven't shown it, or it hasn't been that way up to this point maybe, they know what they want. Okay, we got Queen of Pentacles and King of Swords. One of you guys could be an earth sign and the other one an air sign. Or that's just the energy you guys are coming in with. So you can't get too hung up on signs in general readings, but... I mean, the Empress is Libra and Taurus, so... I mean, this could very well be Libra and Taurus energy, regardless of your signs. Boy, they really like that dynamic. More Venus. And I said that I was doing that Venus in retrograde reading. Now, this is a good reading so far for Venus being in retrograde. But you might want to turn into that reading when I do it. It should be sometime soon. Because I'm telling you, the Venus energy coming off this reading just so far, I've only gotten like 3 tarot cards and 2 oracle cards here, and it's overwhelming. But they want to come in with communication to offer you something stable. They see everything that you've done, everything that you've accomplished, how you talk, how you express yourself. You could make money through talking. You have verbal gifts. This person really wants communication. They like your perspective on things. New start. This person's intentions is to have a new romantic start with you. And there's no way around it. It's coming through pretty loud and clear. They want to express themselves. They want to get all their emotions out. They're tired of being in this repressed energy where they have to not say everything that they feel and think. They want to get it all out. This is somebody you could have known for a while too. You could have memories with this person and think back to it. And not only do they feel that you are a good communicator, that you're a stable person, beautiful, you're fun and you're beautiful and you stand out in a crowd to them. They could be watching. They could be sitting back watching. Because I think that they like seeing what you're going to say or you're going to do next. Because it's kind of exciting to them to see how you think about something. Like, they want your perspective on things. I mean, okay. Loud and freaking clear. They want to come together. They want a union. This person might even feel like you guys are like divine counterparts. There's no way around it. This person wants a relationship. They feel a connection with you. There's no denying that. See what the blockage is, though. Maybe why this hasn't come together so far. Straight up, this person could be a friend. I feel like their loyalties could be tested. They feel like maybe if you guys came into a relationship, it might make the dynamic weird. This could be work too. I just gotta throw that out there because I'm getting that vibe off of it too. It could be work. Now let's see. Definitely could be work. But the blockage is that nobody's made an offer yet. Or there could be financial loss. Like, for example, I mean, if this is a friend, I don't know, but because I feel like for a lot of you guys this could be friendship, but for the example of work, if you guys were to come together, maybe somebody would have to switch jobs. Like there could be loss of money somehow in this. And that's the blockage. But it's like, I don't care. Something might happen during Leo season. Because this is just saying, you know, there's blockages here, but there's only one way to happiness, basically. I know there's blockages, but I see the sun. See the light at the end of the tunnel there. Yep, we just got to come out of this moon energy. Going from the moon to the sun. Going out of the night into the day. It's just making that transition, I think. Yeah, exactly. This death card has come out in every single one of these piles. And it's all the same thing. It's like making that transition. And just like I said in pile 1, I mean, if you felt drawn to pile 1, there might be a message in there for you. If not, don't worry about it. But it's moving into that next level. Like taking a friendship to a relationship. Cutting things off. Cutting things out to have that new beginning. Because, I mean, the death card, yeah, it comes with a lot of new beginnings, but it usually doesn't come with a beginning until there's an end. Now, if that's to singledom, if that's to, you know, the dynamic that was before, I mean, that's going to be different for everybody, but that's what I'm getting here. There's got to be a transition. Okay, let's see the action. Okay, and this came out in one of the other piles too. That might have been the last one. I can't remember. If you felt drawn to another pile, watch it, but if not, don't worry about it. The action is to come forward. They're wanting to come forward and say something. Or do something. This is movement here. Action is movement. This has been a stuck energy, but they see, and like I told you before, this has counterpart energy. Now we have the Emperor and the Empress. This person is feeling that counterpart connection here. And that's part of the action. Oh, here we have the Two of Cups again. That's their action. Their intentions and their actions match. That's amazing to see. I love when that happens. Because you can have all the good intentions in the world, but your actions is what's going to decide how things are going to go, really. And a lot of times people, their actions don't meet up with their words. You know how it is. Yeah. Justice. It's going to be balanced. Their words are going to meet their actions. Their actions are going to meet their words. I don't think this person's going to be playing games or BSing around. They know what they want. That's part of that Emperor energy too. They know exactly what they want. Boy, I love seeing that too. So many times you do readings and it's like people are up and down, up and down, up and down. Then this person, they know exactly what they want. But you know that up and down, that's just part of the human experience. We all do that. Oh, well, hold on. I want to leave this here. It's this I want to take. Because we're going to get some advice for you. What you can expect. I think you already know what to expect. They're pretty straightforward. You never get that. Action and words meeting up together. It's almost unheard of. They're feeling the counterpart energy. You are too. This is telling you that you need to listen to your higher self. That you need to be using your intuition right now. I think you might be getting downloads. And they're saying you need to pay attention to that. Be ready for an offer. Just straight up. Listen, I feel like you might have been getting like confirmations, seeing synchronicities that this is going to happen. You might have been getting dreams. I mean, you could have been getting anything. Just however you receive, you know. Messages that this is going to be coming together soon. And they're saying, you know, wait. It's coming in. You know it, but here it comes. Getting like the wait is over. Alright. Now we're going to get your dice and your charms. And your letters too. Let's forget to say that. Alright, let's see what sign you could be dealing with. Taurus, and like I said, with that Empress card. Taurus and Libra energies. We have Virgo. And the Queen of Pentacles, that's Virgo. We have Aquarius. Sagittarius. Gemini. Gemini again. And Capricorn. A lot of earth energy in this pile. Okay, let's get your numbers. These can be synchronicities, life paths, dates, places, numbers you're seeing. 4 and 2. 6. 2, 4, 6, even numbers. Could mean something. What's that? 3. 2, 3, 4, and well, I guess that's 6, not 5. Anyway, there's synchronicity right there. $11 and 1. So we've got 111 here. So we're going to go ahead and look that up. And here we go, intuition, and that's what I was saying with that High Priestess card. They're telling you that you need to trust your intuition. It says, trust your gut, you're getting signs. That's exactly what I said with that High Priestess. You're getting signs. And I'm going to use my planet dice. I've been wondering how I'm going to use this because I do want to use all my dice. And there's a specific way you're supposed to use those dice together, but I don't like to do it that way. And I come up with something that I think is good. I come up with something that I like. So I'm going to roll the planet, and then whatever planet it lands on, you can check that in your birth chart, what signs in that planet, because it might be pertaining to this, and it will help you navigate this whole situation. Because, I mean, we have these placements for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, there's specific placements in your chart that you can kind of tap into to help you with things. So, let's see. You've got the sun. So, I mean, that's pretty easy there. Your sun sign is what should, or your sun sign is what's going to help you in this. And it's like yourself, your core values, your personal identity, and self-image, and that kind of stuff. So, your sun sign could have actually been said today, like in the reading. So, hopefully that helped. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I like doing it that way. Kind of come up with my own stuff. There are specific ways you're supposed to do things, but I don't know. I just go with it. So group 3, that was your reading. I hope it helped you and gave you some clarity. If it did, please like and consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. But thanks for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.